form he showed in Mirage, it's not going to be easy at all. Although we'll have to wait for the second half rather, to see him wield the big zoom banger on the CD side, because they're going to be starting the T side here. Obviously, Mythic opting on to start on the defensive side, and a bit of a kind of a default setup here. They have one player towards Ram, one just spotting out from Hell, and you have two players towards the upper bomb side. Sluggy going to be making contact early on towards Ram. Ooh.
That's a solid, crispy headshot, isn't it? And he can also live to tell the tale. He can pull the plug. Full HP still to his name. A hit and run, but now the Bad News Bears are making themselves accustomed to this B side of the map. Sluggy still alive, still downstairs, still waiting, and in a good position to at the very least hear footsteps, but he's lost his head. And to make matters worse, Jojo's been dinked down to 2, so he can't overextend. He can't overstay his welcome, or he will be put down with authority. J-Dubs tries to step up to the plate, but instead just gets clobbered to the face alongside Flom, and this round has quickly gone pear-shaped for Mythic.
Oh, they're so nerdy events. They're going back towards upper. They're actually going back towards upper in a 4v2. They even leave the lurk in the form of John G to sneak on in from behind. And it was such a good start for Mythic. They get that nice one tap, and then everything goes wrong. Bomb's planted. They know where it's planted for, but Jojo needs to find a pick, and he's been given nothing. Junior just swings out wide, and Lex is going to find 3 pistols in his face. And Bad News Bears, they lose Spongy to that clean one tap coming in from Sluggy, and after that, not a single misstep. They explode onto the lower bomb side. They get the kill to deal a lot of damage as well. And I wouldn't even say disrespect, just sheer try hard to go back to its upper. I loved everything.
Yeah, exactly. Like they're dotting the I's, crossing the T's. They're not overextending into kind of no man's land, as it were, and getting crossfire down into oblivion. There was such a fast rotation down because they took ramp so quickly and they lost one player. It stands to reason that Mythic would have fast rotated down towards B, so I love the decision. And now early flirtation between the two teams will be at the cost of a few grenades. No bodies have hit the floor yet, and this force buy from Mythic definitely has a fair few banana peels and threats the Bad News Bears cannot take lightly.
Yeah, Sluggy especially pushed it very deep. I would have liked if he had another teammate nearby, because this is kind of like a one and done spot, right? It's going to be the MP9 potentially against a MAC-10 in the hands of Swisher. CT SMG against the T specialty SMG there. Swisher going to be making contact. Is he going to be biding his time? There's 2 of them coming up here, so Sluggy has a lot of work to do. And as I pointed out, if he gets taken down here without a single kill, there's absolutely no potential of a trade. I say that Flom has managed to make his way back towards ramp with the scout, so he could try and peer down towards the old radio and maybe potentially land a tag. Sheikh Zula, though, is found one. Swisher just wide swing, finds Sluggy. And unfortunately, it's nothing Flom can do either. The fact that he got taken down earlier by Sheikh Zilla, that scout getting nullified, and Jojo towards lower with the max 7. He could maybe present a few problems here for the side of Bad News Bears, but he's burning alive. Vince, the flames, they spread, and he's left alone in the blink of an eye, and I think they know where he is.
Oh yeah, they'd certainly heard him being singed down, and the Max 7 at this kind of range can be a terror, but the fact that he's missed his shot means he has to pull the plug. Bad News Bears only conceding 1 player thus far against a full forced up Mythic. It could not really have been a sweeter start for Bad News Bears, all things considered. If they can get that Mac 10 from Swisher up close and finish off the weakened Jojo, that would be the cherry on top. Maybe Mythic can hold on to this Mag 7 for the next round, plus the Kevlar behind it. It would be something to play behind. We're really trying to get optimistic here, because as anticipated, Bad News Bears are off to the races on Nuke, and Swisher could be a brief couple of moments away from shutting down the remainder. Jojo, though, the timing flicks around, takes down Swisher, money in the bank. And more importantly for Mythic, they now have at least something to play with.
Where do you place the Max 7 though? Like I like where he was playing in that particular position, and maybe you can play with it towards ramp, but usually when you have a shotgun, especially in a force bar, you want to have the player playing on top of HUD, and you want to have the alligator, you want to have the auto shotty there, right? Because you can easily mob up a number of players. The problem with the Mac 10 is it's not ideal. There are spots you can play it from, but it's not as useful, you might say, on a map like Nuke. But at least, you know, with that extra money he gets, he lands a tag but doesn't quite land the kill. CSGO down to 49 HP, and that's the shotgun taken care of, Vince. But the fact that he gets a $900 from the kill in the previous round means an AWP buy is very much within the realms of possibility for the side of Mythic if they opt to go for one. But the MAC-10s in the hands of Bad News Bears, they're getting a lot of kills with it. That's money for days. And I believe they have an inkling where Lex is just sneaking around with the CZ. And even if he gets a kill, Vince is just going to be a consolation frag. Bad News Bears are making his runs
this is kind of what we expected, though, right? Like, the problem is the Bad News Bears, when they're against a full purchase, that's where we're maybe going to see more of what Mythic have in store. But we know that anti-ecos are just sublime. We know they very rarely concede these kind of situations. So it's not a surprise for me to see them just basically bypass this round like it never existed. Jojo, with the Max 7 outside, probably not the position I was expecting. I think he was trying to get behind the red container where shenanigans certainly can become a very real possibility. Down goes Lex, 3-0 as anticipated. As you said, though, a lot of money's been farmed up. But here's the problem. When you know that there's still going to be a Mac 10 potentially on the side of Bad News Bears, which would typically facilitate a very aggressive hit, do you want to go and roll the dice for an AWP? Knowing that it's not a very static, it's a very static weapon and not a very mobile weapon. If you get swarmed down by a Mac 10 and a fast AK hit, like an upper sight hit, it basically neutralizes the AWP. So this is a worrying time for Mythic.
Well, so they managed to make the buy worked out. The AWP in the hands of Flom, where, you know, he's had some hits and misses. Right now, there's a lot of damage being dealt towards Bad News Bears, but the flash is just so good. Vince Lex completely blinded at 3 CDs on his side. They need to find these kills, and indeed they will. J-Dubs with a double of his own, and it is all down to Junior in a 1 versus 3. He knows where at least a couple of the players are, but the bomb is kind of dropped in no man's land. You can see the CTs immediately jumping on top of it, grouping up together. And Junior is yet to die. He's on 8 killed and 0 deaths, but I feel like the streak might end here. Still has a lot of time to work with. Down 50 HP. Bomb dropped in a very uncomfortable spot, and all the angles of potential entry being covered by the Mythic players. It's not looking very likely.
It's not. This is all just about damage. I don't think he expects to win this round necessarily, but if he can take another player with him, this is going to have reverberating effects and a domino effect on the economy of Mythic. Unfortunately for Junior, though, he will be made to bleed. The Immortal is no more. Mythic do survive with 3 players. That's good news for their economy. And Bad News Bears, though, they're just fine and dandy to buy again. And whereas before Junior had the AK, well, now Blair, he's got the AWP behind him.
It's kind of scary that he's continuing his form from Mirage. I did say, you know, maybe it's going to be the CD side where it's going to pop off again, but he's having a hell of a time here. And as you pointed out, it's a weapon of choice in his hands once more. And the full-fledged buy for the side of Bad News Bears. For Mythic, though, what can it do here? Again, you know, even if they lose, even if they win this round, if they hemorrhage too many players, all Bad News Bears need to do is just win that 1 round, break the economy, and just go on a streak of rounds of their own. So, Mythic, they don't want a repeat of Mirage where, you know, it's just like the first half very, very lopsided. And Flom's going to start off on the right note, finding Swisher with the AWP of his. Oh, Jojo, though, caught unaware. He does ding down Sheikh Zula to a very low HP, but Flom, he misses the shot, Vince. And Sheikh Zula, 12 HP. Doesn't matter. He gets to kill Jonji with a frag of his own as well. Junior with a no-scope onto Lex. And then if a blink of an eye, it's all on Sluggy in a 1v3. Where does he go from here? Look at Sheikh Zula's position.
Yeah, this... Sheikh Zula has the exit point to CT spawn lockdown. Outside, he'll have a different angle if he tries to push into main. Sluggy is living on borrowed time. This would have to be a mistake from Bad News Bears. And honestly, if he goes down towards the ramp side, maybe he can try and hold on to this M4. But you nailed it, Blair. You said this. You painted the picture perfectly that, yeah, Mythic, you've got your first win. But it's what can you do behind that? Can you string consistency? Because if you don't, your economy is going to go into the bin very quickly. Now, Sluggy wants to save this AWP. You saw him look down to there before. And the spray is letting him down. But in all honesty, did it really matter? The second he trades to that AWP, Sheikh Zula drops down from above and shuts him out. 4-1 Bad News Bears.
I felt like they need to win rounds and, you know, keep a lot of players alive instead. Once they lose it, Just unfortunate. Flom, he was so low. Of course, he didn't know there. And if he had a pistol, that would definitely be a kill for him. And Sheikh Zula, living on borrowed time, able to get yet another kill at the end. And just unfortunate for the side of Mythic. Junior has killed Jojo 10 times and died to him just once. That's a rough ratio.
Yeah, there's not much getting around that, is there? It just goes to show how incredibly present Junior was on Mirage. We said it before, he was everywhere. They started CT side, he got kills on every part of the map. Wherever Jojo went, his nemesis was there waiting for him. And Mythic, they had enough to maybe squeak out a buy, but they decided to go against it, which honestly, in the bigger picture, I'm definitely on board with here, Blair. You force them to get beat here, you're absolutely screwed.
True. Yeah, absolutely. And it's Nuke, right? It's not like Mirage where you want to have the scouts in hand. These pistols can really deal quite a lot of damage, but just the protocols from the side of Bad News Bears, I'm enjoying this. Like, they're playing this anti-eco run very, very well, using the utilities, making sure that if there's any aggression from the CTs, it's going to be dealt with very easily. John G's been tagged on quite badly, but they do get the kills. Now, Lex in his position, if he finds Swisher, it could be big. Oh, unfortunately, it sees that spray, Vince. Sometimes it can forsake you, and it's happened here. Not able to get the kill, and despite John G being down to 17 HP, despite Swisher and Spongy being tagged on quite a bit as well, it is still going to be a 1v5, and it's going to be round number 5 for Bad News Bears. And yeah, it's just Mirage all over again, except it's on a map where clearly Bad News Bears are much more comfortable on. So yeah, our Des did mention it, you know, Nuke is just going to be more of the same. In fact, potentially even worse for the side of Mythic, and it looks like it is being the case. Still early days, though, and you know, I don't want to be a naysayer. People have complained that I can be a bit of a negative Nancy. I know my name ain't Nancy, but clean round, flawless. 5-1 for Bad News Bears. They're going to build up the bank as well. For Mythic, as you pointed out, they didn't really go for any half buy or kind of like a force buy, so they do have money in the bank to go for yet another buy. This is where I want to see them kind of replicate what Bad News Bears did on their CD side of Mirage. Just, you know, poking and prodding, having some eyes towards outside, maybe Flom goes for an aggressive stance towards Secret, for example. Try and make Bad News Bears feel a little uncomfortable instead of just playing your default turtle up positions, because that's never going to work out against Solanis, man.
I have to see if maybe they do get some of that aggression. There is always that threat of respecting your adversary too much and letting them dictate the pace of the action, letting them have everything their own way. They need to show that they're a force to be reckoned here with, as far as I'm concerned. Otherwise, Bad News Bears are going to continue to steamroll. Jojo behind the red container. Didn't have any overwatch from Flom, who does land a solid shot onto Junior. Puts him down for a second time. A good hold from Lex, who gets 2. And suddenly Mythic have the player advantage. There's still so much time and control over the bomb. So this certainly is not done just yet, but Mythic's best chance in a while.
The veteran stepping up, Vince. And oh, Flom. He should not be peeking this. There's no need for him to go for the peek, and he's going to utilize all the utility he has, but it's still Junior Vince. Sorry, it's John G. He spots... Oh, no, he doesn't. The smoke obscuring his vision. Flom. Oh, so lucky to stay alive, and John G, I don't think there's much he can do here. He's aware of the potential of a flank coming in, but Flom plays it one to perfection, Vince. He gets the first kill. He just doesn't face John G at all, right? Uses utility, forces John G to be in a very uncomfortable position, forces him to think about a player sneaking in from behind, but it came down to his health, this hold from Lex. That spray transfer, it looked a little messy, but he gets the job done. He finds both the kills, and they stave off what was looking like it would potentially have gone the way of Bad News Bears again. But they get a second round on board. They do lose a couple of players, but it's going to be a double up setup coming in here. Jojo and Flom. We need to see more from them. We need to see Jojo start to shine here. He's had a bit of a quiet start on Nuke so far. John G playing a very dangerous game in the smoke, and he might be taken out by the nade. He somehow escapes, hops away to safety, and in the meantime, Junior is going to decapitate Flom with his own AWP.
Spongy absorbing all of the brunt damage off that grenade, shielding the shrapnel from his wounded teammates, and now John G will return the favor. Good frag from Jojo, but still, the waterfall down into ramp proves too much for the dam that was erected. And now Bad News Bears with a one-track bind to picking up their 6th round. They're also pincering in onto B via outside down Secret. Sheikh Zul is making inroads down. This could catch Mythic off guard. They know multiple adversaries pushing down into ramp, but this position is untenuous so far. Junior watching eagle eye and will get the reward. Sheikh Zula does get picked off though by J-Dubs, who does his due diligence and keeps his team in this round, but it will be a 3-on-2 post plant.
It's such a good read from Swisher. He's like, yep, he gets the kill. He's not going to stick around towards decon, and he's going to go for the plant there. Smoke, of course, obscuring the vision. Now Lex. They're aware. They know exactly what both the CTs are going to be coming in for the retake. And Junior again posted in this position towards ramp. He's going to find Lex looking for the second as well. The timing was absolutely atrocious for J-Dubs, but he will recuperate. Finds one. Oh, I get the second kill as well. Is he going to be expecting Spongy's position though? Both kind of low on HP. He needs to clear the angle, but Spongy is going to clothesline him. A valiant attempt coming in from J-Dubs, but in the end, was not to be. Vince, and sure, they win one. And what the hell is that, Junior? Come on!
Oh, and Flom's position as well. He's at the ramp. He's watching the ramp sniper spot angle. That wallbang is filthy.
I've seen like tutorials, but I don't think I've ever seen that in an actual game. Like, I've seen the YouTube videos like, yeah, you can line this up and you can like take a shot and you're gonna get a headshot. Yeah, that's never gonna happen in a pro game, but no, it happens in JoJo. On yet another bizarre adventure, and he gets the kill with the charge chain. You absolute snake! Oh, I love this game.
There's going to be some molding, but listen, if Bad News Bears can still take this round, they're not going to care. And J-Dubs have been sent packing next. Keep in mind, it was just pistols. That's why the Zeus was in play in the first place. And Junior looking into main may find Flom if he's not careful. The timing actually working against Junior. Now, that could bait him into a false sense of security. Seeing Lex cross to the site, they may not anticipate Flom's position here. And that could put one of these players into an awkward spot. Smoke is going to get lined up. Flom has every chance to punish, but the smoke he thought was a flash. He turned his back, and that cost him. Lex up close with the CZ spray through a one. A lot of damage into the second player, but Sluggy can't pick up the pieces. So yes, he made the first player ride the lightning with the Zeus, but ultimately it was the same story with Bad News Bears extending their lead once more.
They lost a round, Vince, but I think JoJo won. Oh, the sheer balls in the guy to go for that. I guess that's what happens when you have a verified Twitter account. All right, here we go. Buy coming in again. It's just the singular op on the side of Mythic, however. But the fact that Junior's just killing people through multiple walls without any vision, it's like, what do you do? It's trying to go for it again, and I don't believe anyone's going to be holding that same angle anymore. Lex getting taken down early is not a good sign either, and that's going to force Jojo to try and go for yet another one of his adventures. Dodging the wallbang shot from Junior, but if he goes out wide, they're going to be two players ready and waiting. Junior up trained in his position. It's all about the timing here. Oh, this is again, so nerdy. Sluggy is, however, instead going to be playing a much more safer angle. But I feel like if they slowly walk on out here, Vin, it's a one and done spot. He can maybe find one. He's going to go for the swing, trying to time it right with the utility being deployed. And even if he doesn't get the kill, as long as he stays alive and just has control of lower ramp, that's all he needs to do. As Jojo's going to use the time to try and sneak his way from behind, but Sheikh Zula is going to be waiting for him. Sluggy at least finds John G, but it's still player advantage for the side of Bad News Bears, and they're immediately going to be rotating back towards the upper bomb site, which is the perfect call coming in from Sheikh Zula.
Yep, love it. It's unlikely you're going to have multiple players stacked on a site where you've just rotated a player through lobby, right? So that's an instant read, an instant call from Sheikh Zula, which is spot on the money, and it affords them a 4v3 retake. Now coming in, Mythic do not have much money. Collectively, between their last three plays, they've got $450. They have no interest in going for this clutch. They have got to go and save. So whatever happens, Bad News Bears, with multiple rounds left in the half, will be leading. Even if they capitulate and it ends 8-7, they will be leading going through into their CT side, which, by the way, is a fortress. So this is pretty much playing out as I think a lot of people are expecting. And Bad News Bears now, will they concede any more players on the retreat? They're actually playing more passively in the squeaky door area. Sheikh Zula may get caught, does get caught, but down goes Sluggy to the bomb. That's not worth it at all.
That's not worth it, man. You could have just stuck around towards ramp. The kill is just not worth it. Look at the money on the side of Bad News Bears. It's on the T side as well, where, you know, weaponry and utility is even slightly cheaper. And sure, he takes a kill. He finds Sheikh Zula, but it doesn't really matter. even after the buy, Spongy's on $6,900. The rest of them on an average about 2.5k. Jonji's the only one's kind of a little poor, but doesn't matter. Jojo, once again, with the P90. He won them around with a P90 earlier, Vince. It could happen again here. Jojo versus Jonji. They're going to walk past each other in the smoke. And Jojo's aware. He knows Jonji's somewhere in the vicinity. The P90 at his range could come out on top here, but he might actually be overthinking this. He's walking around, checking the front side of red, and Jojo's is just turtled up inside of the smoke. AK-47 in hand. They know Jojo's lurking around, and a P90... it could win this duel, but Jojo's still unaware of where he is. And he's getting hunted down by Jonji. He's dead, man. He's dead. It's okay. You don't have to be afraid of P90 anymore. It's not going to touch you.
Oh, you just saw a smirk on his face as well. Yeah. He put the extra bullets into the corpse. He's like, you used us, you bastard. You're trying to get us with P90 kills. Sit down.
Wait, did he kill him with the Zeus earlier?
I think it was, right?
I think it was. That explains everything. Ooh, ouch. Jonji once again leaving the charge fence, and it's going to come down to J-Dubs, and is indeed going to find a double, but while spraying wildly, he will burn alive like a Viking. But at least he's neutralized the player advantage that Bad News Bears had. Bomb's been spotted out as well. Now Junior's going to retrieve it. What's he going to do with this? Swisher finding Flom. They can just head back towards lower bomb site. Sluggy, he's going to be duking it out. Finds a kill on his Swisher, but the bomb site's empty. He's going to be dropping down. He has no idea where Jonji is, and Jonji, he's dead as well, man. There's no need to just expend all your bullets, and once more, it's going to come down to Lex. However, he's on a wrong bomb site. He doesn't have a kit, doesn't have any utility, and his life is forfeit as well. Round number 9 for Bad News Bears. That was a bit more of a circus-esque round, if you ask me.
Yeah, we had laps of red container. We had a bit of BM. Or I guess he's been watching Zombieland. You know, he got a double tap to make sure they don't come back to life again. So, hence the additional bullets. But obviously, Bad News Bears are having a bit of fun here. Mythic in the meanwhile, though, I mean, they can't buy around at this point. This has been really grim. We had a couple of moments, like a couple of big rounds. Lex, obviously, with his double spray down on the side. But it didn't feel like a feasible sort of strat that they could rinse and repeat and emulate round in, round out to consistently get success. And we're seeing this kind of come apart at the seams now. Bad News Bears have made adjustments. They're so fast on these calls. They're so very confident. You can see them smiling while they're playing, while they're fragging out. There's just smiles on the faces of Jonji. He's having a great old time with things right now. And although Lex from above will strike onto Swisher, the Max 7's position is now known, but Jojo will go for another Zeus. He's running straight behind Jonji. But Jonji's heard him. Jonji's definitely heard him at this point.
What am I watching? What am I watching? This is just stupid, Jojo. He's given up a microphone. He wants this so badly, but the dualies come on top. Even Jonji's lost it. Even he's cracking up, Vince. Oh, what is going on? Someone hold me.
Oh, it's great to see players, you know, playing with a smile on their face. There's a dual brightness. We're going to see a lot more of them, by the way, with the recent patch. Much more viable weapon now. 10-2 though, and you know, Mythic. For me, Blair, they've got to win out from this point, and that may not even be good enough. But bare minimum, they need 5 rounds on their CT side. Oh no, he's setting up for the knife.
No. All right, here we go. Another buy. Usually it's the CTs waiting for the knife with the knife there, but Jonji trying to channel his inner Jojo, I guess. Swisher. It's going to trying to smoke off the entrance, trying to make his way down inside, and they're both going to be dropping towards vent. So what's Mythic going to do here? They do have one player towards ramp. That's going to be Sluggy making his way down, but he's all by his lonesome. And one by one, it's just dropping one by one, and there's no one taking the duel. Sluggy with a nice shot, burst fire kill onto Swisher, but they still have to contend with Jonji, who's been spotted out. He's going to be tossing in a flash. They still have a Molotov and a smoke in the hands of Junior, but it's nowhere in the vicinity. So yeah, they get the bomb down, but the post plant's not going to be that easy. Never mind, Shake Zula's going to find a double with a nade and the AK-47. And just like that, it's going to be a 2v4. A little bit prolonged battle between J-Dubs and John G, but Spongy's there as... Oh, it's 3 kills. 3 kills for Spongy. They're going to line up for him. And it's going to be round number 11, Vince. And nothing's going the way of Mythic. It's quite painful.
Yeah, I mean, we're getting into that situation as well where, you know, coming into this game, I thought strategically Bad News Bears were going to be leaps and bounds ahead of Mythic. But maybe when it came to the individuals, when it came to some of the skill levels that Mythic definitely have, the likes of Sluggy in particular as a player you look towards, maybe that was their way in. The issue here, Blair, is when it comes to duels, Mythic look completely lost against Bad News Bears. Strategically, aim-wise, dueling-wise, Bad News Bears are on a different plane of existence. And now Swish is going to get aggressive with the PP Bison, sprays down onto J-Dubs, but gets traded out. Mythic actually go one better. We've got negatives on the server as well. All the BM in one map.
He's running away from this. What's going on? I don't know. I have no idea what I'm watching. I literally have no idea what's going on.
And they're busting out PP Bisons, Julie's, negatives, and they're still winning, Blair. They're still winning.
The funny, I forgot who it was. Was it Swisher who just drops down vents, sees John G with the Zeus, and just like, nope, just get straight back up. Oh my god, this has been a... Spongy's got a max 7 on the T side.
Well done.
Man, he's just lost it. I've lost it.
Oh, Mythic still have maybe another round left in them on the CT side. Last round of the half, and they've got the opening pick. The first time that we can say that for a little while. Whether they can build behind that, though, is an entirely different matter, and Shakesy will just smoked himself off. That's a bit of a grim one, but doesn't get punished at least. No, John G.
What is he doing?
Bruh.
He just ran past.
And he's got a kill as well!
You know what?
No.
You know what? I'm gonna look. It's pretty late for me, and I thought once the game's done, I'm just gonna go to bed. I'm gonna wait for the desk to break this one down.
Yeah, I need to see that. There's still, though, John G, who ran past J-Dubs, who couldn't get the shot off, was maybe anticipating it would be a vent dive with multiple players, who was waiting, biding his time. The fact that John G gets down vents, gets to pick onto ramp, and now they're in a 3-on-2 in their favor. It's unbelievable. And John G's used Lex down as well.
No
leaving
way.
Jojo in a 1v3 with 23 seconds to try and clutch this one down. The bomb's now been planted in. It's looking so dire. Jojo, 100 HP, but he's been smoked off. And John G up close on 4 HP. 1 bullet through the door, and he is the dead man. But that's only the first issue, the first point of call he has to contend with. This is looking done.
Don't do it, John G. Oh, there we go. It's been finally taken down. But yeah, time is not his friend. Vince doesn't even have a kit either. No smoke. He spots the second player out as well. It's a max. Oh my god, Spongy. He will finally fall, deservedly so, but Junior will finish him off, Vince. Oh my god, what a half.
Fresh off the jet, hit the crew like where y'all at? Whole team making big moves. Yeah, we do it so cool. Listen, that dedication for your consideration. Gotta live it up when you work so hard. Yeah, we do it up like oh my god. So show up, temperature keep on rising, baby, go up. And I'm giving you what you like, now baby, let's go. Baby, please, baby, please don't tease, 'cause now you're here with me. Tonight we're gonna see. Hey, show it up to the world. you doing that? Like a gun bang killer now. Hold up, you a vibe, you a vibe. Make a man spend it all in the night. So dangerous, on the gram, body crazy, getting famous. And guess what? Yeah, she know she bad, best thing that they wish they had. So show off. Temperature keep on rising, baby, go up. And I'm giving you what you like, now baby, let's go. Baby, please don't tease, 'cause now you're here with me. Tonight we gonna see. Hey, show it up to the world. Show it up to the world. Everybody just cool down too high, too hot, too high, too hot, too high. Everybody just cool down too high, too hot. Since that one night I seen that smile upon your face, no words to say, yeah. It's me and you forever together, and I know it's true. We gon' shine. Hey, shine, 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 shine. Show it up to
A half of Counter-Strike that Mythic will want to forget very quickly, Blair. But now it's pretty simple. It's do or die in this pistol. Bad News Bears had everything go their way in the first half of Nuke. We were expecting this to be one-sided, perhaps not quite this one-sided. And they're only a couple of footsteps away from securing the series 2-0.
Listen, Vince, everyone's having fun. You know, I've been laughing half the entire half. So, it's okay. Okay, Swisher. Okay. The fadeaway headshot onto legs, and the circus continues.
Swisher is going to go down low to the hands of Plum, but from above, they will strike down with furious authority and vengeance, and it's all going the way of Bad News Bears one more time. J-Dubs has a firing squad up against him, does get one, but that victory is short-lived and turns bittersweet. 14-2. Bad News Bears on the brink of taking this one down.
Look, everyone's all smiles, Vince. Everyone's having fun. And I feel like, you know what? We need a little bit of that everywhere, right? As long as you're enjoying yourself. And clearly, even though Mythic are on the losing side, it looked like a few of them were at least having a bit of fun. But they're not really getting the rounds, which, yeah, it's just unfortunate. And they brought in Negev as well, Vince. The madness continues. We are well inside the mouth of madness, and there's no out of it. We're just stuck here. This is the... Okay, it's not the best map of Nuke I've ever seen. Far from it. But it is the most entertaining map of Nuke I have ever had the opportunity to cast. What's going on, John J? Look at his face. Look at his face.
I mean, to be fair, if you're going to use the Negev on Nuke, it's a pretty damn good position to spray through on the squeaky doors. It's very much a bottleneck area, and he only gets the third one. There's so many bullets in that magazine, and it's down to Sluggy with his Deagle doing a bit of damage to Shake Zula, but position now's been compromised. A lot of these walls are basically paper thin, so he needs to tread lightly, otherwise that Negev maybe can catch him on the cross. The Bad News Bears looking good to dial in and punch in their 15th round.
And I like how Junior, I'm sorry, I just wanted to point it out, like, I like how Junior was like top fragging massively, you know, with the AK-47 and his AWP and everything. And now John G's trailing him by 3 rounds using a Negev, a PP Bison, I believe, at one point, and the Zeus. And it's an 18 now.
Yeah, he's been having a grand old time, hasn't he? He's been having a really fun matchup here. And keep in mind as well that Junior in the first map went 30 frags, so he's over 50 kills in this series. And the first map ended, what, 16-9 was it? So you're looking at 2 very top-heavy performances here, and he's already dropped 50. And a phenomenal performance from Junior, whichever way you spin it. He's 20-4, and he's been doing great.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like, I think it was he ended the first map sadly on 29 kills, right? Didn't drop 30 bombs, so still a fantastic showing coming out from them. Junior able to find Lex as well, and Jojo. I have never seen a Negev go up against a Negev in all my years of watching Counter-Strike, professional Counter-Strike, Vince. There's always a first for everything, and I thought after all these years in CS, I've seen everything. Clearly, I hadn't, because this is wild. You know, just unprecedented. It's going for it.
J-Dubs is like, he's sweating over it. He's like, listen, man, I don't want to play this game. I want my kills. I want more rounds. 2 rounds is unacceptable. But he's been XM down from Swisher. And Flom. He's got a great sense of humor. He's having a grand old time. He's loving this right now. He's back at spawn. 27 HP. He has the bomb.
It's content. It's pure prime NA content. It's a 1v1, Vince. Junior said 8 HP.
That's a hell of a shot as well, all things considered. Now, does he know what the last player is to try and save Mythic for one more round? Around the corner, he will be swinging, and there is the headshot from Junior. That's going to seal it up 2-0.
What a ratty angle from Junior behind the fences as well. And Sheikh Zilla, oh, he's cracking a smile, Vince. He's cracking a smile. He finally cracked a smile. Even he knew that game was, you know, it's a bit of a merry old